Hi, girls. I am doing much better now from the first procedure, and I have the second one next week. But for now, I'm feeling okay. Definitely better than the last time I had the procedures done, so I guess that's a good thing. But I am going to do the fandom survey that Jillian did today, and I'm also going to do Harry Potter. I thought all week about trying to find another fandom that I could do this survey on, but in the end, I had to go with Harry Potter. Oh, yeah, and my webcam is being screwy and it keeps zooming in on stuff randomly, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, number one, the first character you fell in love with. And for this one, I'm going to have to agree with Jillian and say Ron. Um, we meet him sort of close to the very beginning of the book, and he immediately becomes a good friend to Harry, and I think that is really important. Number two, a character you never expected to love as much as I do now. And that would have to be Neville. Not that I didn't like Neville before. I liked him when he was, the little boy that forgot everything and couldn't do much. Um, but after Deathly Hollows, I loved him a lot more than I did previously. Number three, a character that everyone loves that you hate. Please don't kill me for this one, but I'm gonna say Snape. And I don't hate him, um, to be clear. I just don't love him like everyone else does. I mean, I think he is a wonderfully written character, um, but as, say, a person, I don't like Snape as much as most people do. He was so mean to Harry for the first 6 books, and he ran the school where he was allowing kids to be tortured. And he was doing all of this to save Harry's life, but I feel like he could have been nicer to Harry. He didn't need to treat him the way he did, and it really, really bothers me that Harry named one of his children after Snape, but none of his children are named after Sirius, because I feel like Sirius deserves that way more than Snape. Okay. Number 4. A character I love that everyone hates. And for this one, I'm going to have to disagree with Jillian and say James Potter. I actually really like James and Lily together, and I would think a lot of people don't like James because he got in the way of Lily and Snape, but honestly, it was Snape that ruined the relationship with Lily, not James. Because she stopped talking to Snape before she fell in love with James. So, and I think that he was a great father and a great husband and a great friend, and I think he's a pretty great character. Okay. A character I used to love but don't anymore. This would have to be probably Cho Chang. Um, when Harry initially liked her, and especially in Goblet of Fire, she seemed very cool and very, like a very strong person. And I thought her flirting and everything with Harry in The Order of the Phoenix was cute until they went on their first date, and then she was just a total jerk. And after that, I just couldn't stand her. Um, Number 6, a character I would totally smooch. Definitely Ron Weasley. 7, a character I would like to be like. For that, I'm going to say Jenny because she is so strong and self confident. Um, and I would love to be that way. Um, Number 8, a character I would like to slap. Definitely Dolores Umbridge. I cannot stand her, and I would definitely slap her if I could. Number 9, a pairing that I love. Ron and Hermione, easily. I love them together so much. And I was rooting for them to get together from the very first book. So, definitely Ron and Hermione. 10, a pairing that I hate. I'll say Tonks and Lupin. And this is just because I think Lupin is way too old for Tonks. I don't know. To me, like, the build up of them getting together, it didn't make any sense. Um, I couldn't see them together, and even when they were together, it didn't feel right to me. It just seemed weird. So, um, those are my answers. Sorry the camera was being obnoxious the whole time. I am going to try and fix that. But until then, I will see you next week. Bye.